Coach, you guys attempted 33s, and your first 6 made buckets were 3-pointers as well. Was that a focus of yours going into the game to maybe take a few more threes than normal?
Not really. I mean, we actually really wanted to get it into Fisher, but the threes presented themselves, and when we're open, we have good perimeter shooting. So we took what the defense gave us.
You guys seemed to go through a little rough stretch in the second half. You got a little animated on the sideline, and you guys took a timeout. What did you tell your guys that got them back and going, and then Sam hit a couple of big threes for you after that?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we had it all defensively. Again, with 7 guys coming off exam break. This was a very disjointed week for us. Exams, 2 of our most important players went down with injury. So, really this whole week of preparation, we couldn't practice 5-on-5 like we're accustomed to doing. And then anyway, these games after exams or before Christmas, in my experience, I don't know what you guys have seen over the course of watching, but it can be real grinders. And obviously there's things we got to do better. We got to take care of the ball. We had just some unusually bad turnovers for us. I mean, in general, we've done pretty good at that. And then, defensively, we need to continue to improve on that end. But I was proud we had three really good offensive execution possessions when there was a lot of game pressure on us. And it led to 2 threes by Hauser and a 3 by Rousey. So, we did some winning things. And, look, I've been a part of teams that have lost games like this. And I'm proud that we played well enough not to lose. Now we need to grow from it and get better.
Coach, when and how did the injuries happen to Marcus and Caton?
In practice over the course of exam week. And, those 2 guys have played major minutes for us. And, they're important. It's 7 guys is not enough. And so, again, with any injuries, our first thought is make sure that we're doing everything in the best interests of our guys so they can get back healthy and we're not putting them in harm's way. And so in that respect, we always, our doctors and trainers kind of guide us. And, I'm not sure of their availability for Wednesday, so we'll just have to see how they're feeling.
Look at a guy like JJ in terms of the things you said. You guys had some, winning plays and good plays. You had some unusual plays that kind of went against you. He kind of encapsulates all of that he had 11 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 blocks, but then also those 5 turnovers. And it seemed like he kind of lost his way on defense a little bit. How would you kind of describe the game that he had tonight?
Well, again, I think he had some real high moments, and I think he had some moments that he would like to take back if he could. Obviously we're at our best when JJ's playing really well and he's locked in on both ends of the floor. And when he is, he's one of the better players around. We just have to try to eliminate those possessions where he's not locked in as much because it really hurts our team more than just an average player would because he's got such a prominent role.
Sam Hauser, week and a half apart, no points against Wisconsin, falls out of that game and kind of struggles in the first half tonight. But then at the end of the game when you need him, steps up and hits those 2 big threes to really secure the game. How impressed are you with his maturity and his ability to bounce back, given his age and what he's seen so far, and how well he's been able to step up for your team on the whole?
Kid's a winner, man. He's a winner. And he makes winning plays. Everybody's 2 shots were big shots. He had an offensive rebound that led to a Johnson layup too. Kid's a winner, and whether or not he was able to get in a rhythm in the Wisconsin game, I take that kid on my side every day of the week.
Coach, good to see you.
Hi.
You're getting close to Big East, obviously. If you don't mind a 2-part question, maybe they're kind of tied in. One would be, where is the team relative to where you want it to be as you start in on that tough competition? And, do you have a degree in defense when you played? How much of defense is attitude and want to and what have you as you try to get the team on that side of the ball where you want to be?
Well, a defense is so much of heart and hustle. And if you max out your effort, it can cover up some defensive mistakes. And, You know, the best defensive teams that I was a part of, those guys just played their butt off every possession. They didn't always do everything right, but they always did things hard. And so we got to grow to that. And I think we can. We're not there yet, though. In terms of our team heading into Big East, we're not where we want it to be because Marcus and Caton are hurt. So we got to get those guys healthy. And it'd be great to get them healthy for Wednesday. But certainly, if we're going to make a move in conference, I mean, those two kids need to be healthy.
Hey, Coach, I got a couple for you. First off, one of the things I noticed, or two of the things I noticed, were us grabbing a steal and then going and immediately turning it over on the fast break.
You noticed that too?
Yeah.
How did it make you feel?
Not that great. to be
Yeah,
fair.
so we're on the same page.
Yeah. And then also that corner three that St. Francis kept hitting. Just if you wanted to address those a little bit in your own words.
Well, I mean, St. Francis is a good shooting team. And, again, a lot of it, you got to make, really good defensive players and defensive teams have to make continuous plays. So it's not enough just to tag the roller on a pick and roll. You got to be able to tag the roller and get back to a shooter and then make multiple plays within a defensive possession. And I didn't think, our ability to move on to the next play has got to get better.
And then on a more positive note, all five of the starters tonight were in double digits in points. I mean, that probably comes out of necessity with only 7 guys. But do you have any comments on that as well?
Yeah, again, I think we had good balance offensively. When we are sharing the ball and executing with precision, we're a very good offensive team. And we want to be a balanced offensive team. The thing I didn't like from us from offensive standpoint were the careless turnovers. They didn't make me feel good either. And then we need to get more from Luke.
Haney seemed to kind of rediscover kind of that attacking edge that he had, at certain points in the past. How much of that was something that you tried to bring out in him, and how much of that was just him asserting himself on his own?
Well, we want him to be an attacking player. He is a guy who can get into the paint and make plays. And I thought he had a couple really strong drives in the second half that were really important to our team. We want him to continue to drive the ball. And when he's got an angle to the basket, take it there. I like the fact he had 7 free throws. I think when he's playing his best, he's a guy who can get you 8 to 10 free throws in a game. And so in order to do that, you got to really attack. So I liked some of the stuff I saw from him.
And then the last time you guys took the court, you guys had 3 point guards, and tonight you just had one. You just had Andrew. And how do you think that Andrew handled, being in that role tonight? And how do you expect your guys to handle, Tracy moving on and being in that position going forward with just, 2 point guards?
Yeah, well, I thought Andrew had some real bright moments tonight. I mean, obviously 22 points. I thought he started the game really strong. Again, he needs to continue to get better on the defensive end, but I think his positives far outweighed anything he did poorly on the floor. In terms of Tracy, again, it's next man up. I mean, we wish Tracy the best. But he made a decision not to be with our team anymore. And so our guys should be focused on who's in the foxhole with us, not who left. And that's not a criticism of Tracy. I mean, guys all the time in today's day and age in college basketball make decisions to leave a program. And so that's not unusual, especially when you have 3 quality point guards. I think our guys are in a good space with that.